So the government shutdown hits day 10, and as Americans feel the real world impact, Senator Chuck Schumer, the minority leader, says this: every day gets better for us.
In the House, the top Democrat is blaming Speaker Mike Johnson for the shutdown.
There has been no conversation with the Speaker's office. Unfortunately, he's made the decision. They canceled votes last week, canceled votes this week. He's planning apparently to cancel votes next week. House Republicans have been on vacation, notwithstanding the fact that they've shut the government down. They refuse to pay our military. They refuse to deal with this health care crisis that they've inflicted on the American people.
Speaker Johnson joins us now to react. I guess the first thing that comes to mind is they think they're winning. The longer this goes, they think they're winning. And Chuck Schumer should know better, says that every day goes by makes them feel better. They're kind of forgetting that there's the people called the American people are caught in between.
It's infuriating to us. Everything that Hakeem Jeffries said there is the opposite of the truth. It was 3 weeks ago today, Brian, that the House voted to pay the troops, pay federal workers, and keep the government open. We passed a clean CR 3 weeks ago. The ball is in the Senate's court. That's where the duty must be done now. But Chuck Schumer and the Democrats are playing politics with the lives of real American people. He's getting accolades right now from the far left. That was the whole objective. They had to appease the Marxist base of the Democrat Party, and so they picked this fight right now. It is absurd. As you know, the measure that we sent over there 3 weeks ago is a clean CR. It is 24 pages in length, the bare minimum necessary to keep the lights on so Congress can continue to do its work. They shut it down. It's on them. For counting yesterday, the Democrats have now voted 8 times in both chambers to stop the payment of checks to troops, federal workers. We have 2 million civilian employees that will not be getting paid now, and 1.3 active duty military service members. It is infuriating to us.
So go ahead, Ainsley.
Thank you, Lawrence. So how do you react when you hear Chuck Schumer saying every day gets better for us? What about the people who aren't getting paid? What about the women who are here while their husbands are deployed? What about people who are trying to go on vacation or go away for the holiday weekend and their flights are delayed or canceled? How is that better for everybody?
Real harm to real people, and we're hearing it from our constituents. The House Republicans right now are in their districts working, trying to help people through this crisis that's being created by the Democrats. I mean, it's health services, it's nutrition services for young mothers and infant children. It's, you know, all manner of services that are provided. FEMA, they can't write flood insurance policies in the middle of a hurricane season because of this nonsense. And we're so angry about it. I mean, I'm a very patient guy, but I have had it with these people. They're playing games with real people's lives. The theory we have right now, they have a Hate America rally that's scheduled for October 18th on the National Mall. It's all the pro-Hamas wing and the Antifa people. They're all coming out. Some of the House Democrats are selling T-shirts for the event, and it's being told to us that they won't be able to reopen the government until after that rally because they can't face their rabid base. I mean, this is serious business, hurting real people. And I'm beyond words. I can't believe they're actually doing this.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, you're talking about that No Kings rally. Real quickly, before we move on to another topic, what is different about this moment? Because you're right, you're known to have this personality of being calm, cool, collected. And I've noticed frustration reach the height with you now. So you've been in politics for a long time. What is different about this moment?
It's historic in this way. There has never been, in the history of Congress, a group of people, a party, that's willing to shut the government down over a clean CR. I mean, this is an unprecedented thing. People play games here all the time, but there's nothing I can take off of the CR to make it more palatable for Democrats. We didn't load it up with Republican priorities. We just simply said, give us 7 more weeks to finish the government funding process, the appropriations process, and let's all work together. And they chose this moment to put up a fight against President Trump because they have derangement syndrome, and it's very real, and to show that they're fighting Republicans. For what? For what? They're hurting the American people, and I've just had it.
Would you do a standalone military vote? Would the Senate do a standalone military vote to get them paid during this?
Well, the thing is, Brian, remember this. It's 3 weeks ago today. We voted to pay the troops. That's what the CR is. It continues government operation, which means they would all get their checks. Every Republican voted for that, and every Democrat but one voted against it, okay? So we've had that vote, and now they realize the real consequences. I think the House Democrats realize the real consequences of what they've done, and it's shameful.
Well, maybe they will get on board like they did with the peace deal. Historic week for our country and for Israel and for the Gaza Strip. What's your reaction to, can we play that soundbite? We have a soundbite of Democrats even praising President Trump for this deal. Watch this.
The work is not over, but any step to end this nightmare is one that should be celebrated and carefully implemented.
I applaud President Trump and the team and all for getting to this step.
I'm very heartened by it. I hope it ends the conflict in Gaza as quickly as possible and the hostages are returned.
I am very encouraged and hopeful. I give President Trump credit for it.
I love to hear that.
They were in a lot of pain saying that.
Probably. But could that happen with this shutdown, too? Can we just get to some sort of a compromise?
Oh, we so wish. We're bending over backwards to make that happen. But when even Chuck Schumer has to praise Donald Trump, you know that the president has done something incredible. This is truly a landmark, historic foreign policy achievement, bringing the hostages back to their families after 2 years, securing our ally Israel again, and laying the foundation for a permanent peace in the Middle East. I mean, it's an incredible thing. This has been an objective that everyone's had for generations.
That's right.
And President Trump is showing peace through strength again, and it is resolving conflicts around the world. Guys, America's watching a split screen right now. You see President Trump and Republicans delivering for the American people, reducing their taxes, ending the crime crisis, ending the border crisis, cutting fraud, waste, and abuse out of government, now settling conflicts around the world. And on the other screen, you see Chuck Schumer and the Democrats playing partisan games with the lives of Americans. I mean, there's never been a stronger contrast between the two parties, and everybody can see that.
All right, Speaker Johnson, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Best of luck.
Thank you.
But it doesn't look like anything's going to happen before Tuesday.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.